Kim Kardashian has always been a figure who thrives in the spotlight, her life a meticulously curated blend of glamour, business acumen and unfiltered family drama. Yet, in a recent episode of her family's reality series, The Kardashians, she peeled back the layers of her public persona to reveal a more vulnerable side, one marked by quiet resilience in the face of ongoing personal turmoil. The episode, which aired to much anticipation, captured a moment that felt profoundly human. Kim accompanying her ex, Scott Disick, to a medical appointment for a routine brain scan. What unfolded wasn't just a doctor's visit but a raw, unscripted conversation that delved into the emotional weight she carries from her past marriage to Kanye West, the enigmatic rapper whose behavior has often dominated headlines for all the wrong reasons. As the medical team reviewed the scans, revealing a small aneurysm in Kim's brain, a discovery that could have derailed the day into panic, Scott's concern was immediate and heartfelt. Sitting there in the sterile confines of the clinic, he turned to her with empathy etched on his face. "I'm sorry about all that you're going through," he said softly, his voice laced with the familiarity of someone who's weathered his own storms alongside the Kardashian clan. He was alluding, of course, to the relentless media frenzy surrounding Kanye, whose actions have become a tabloid staple. Scott didn't mince words. His frustration bubbled over in a simple, expletive-laden admission. "I mean, I see some of the stuff and it's like duh." It was a sentiment that echoed what millions of viewers likely felt. A mix of exasperation and sorrow for a woman trying to rebuild her life while co-parenting 4 young children with a man whose unpredictability seems boundless. Kim's response was measured, a testament to the emotional armor she's forged over years in the public eye. She acknowledged the difficulty with a quiet candor that cut through the episode's lighter moments. "It is hard," she confessed, her words hanging in the air like a heavy fog. But Kim isn't one to dwell in despair. Her confessional segments, those intimate asides to the camera that have become a hallmark of the show, revealed a deeper philosophy on detachment and self-preservation. "I just can't really engage," she explained, her tone resolute yet tinged with regret. "I think it's just for the better." This wasn't mere lip service, it was a deliberate choice, born from the exhaustion of repeated cycles of hope and heartbreak. Kim elaborated on her belief in healthy relationships, emphasizing that while she encourages connection, particularly for the sake of their children, she refuses to participate in anything toxic. "I mean, I always encourage a relationship, but a healthy one," she added, her voice steady, underscoring a boundary she's drawn not just for herself but for her family. The heart of Kim's revelations, however, lay in her role as a mother, a facet of her identity that she guards fiercely against the collateral damage of Kanye's public persona. Sharing 4 children with him, North, now 12 and already a budding fashionista in her own right, Saint, 9 with his boundless energy, Chicago, 7, the quiet observer, and Psalm, 6, the youngest bundle of joy, has been both her greatest source of strength and her most profound vulnerability. Kanye's behavior, often amplified by social media rants, antisemitic remarks, and erratic professional decisions, has spilled over into scrutiny of Kim's parenting. It's a frustration that simmers beneath her composed exterior, occasionally threatening to boil over. "Sometimes I just feel like snapping, but I can't," she admitted, her eyes conveying a storm of suppressed emotions. "I just can't. My only focus and job is really just to be strong for my kids." This line, delivered in a moment of raw honesty, resonated deeply, painting Kim not as the untouchable mogul but as a woman grappling with the invisible labor of shielding her children from chaos. Reflecting on their shared history adds layers to this narrative. Kim and Kanye, whose courtship read like a fairy tale scripted by Hollywood, complete with lavish weddings in Italy and red carpet dominance, exchanged vows in 2014 amid a whirlwind of celebrity adoration. Their union produced not just children but a cultural phenomenon, Yeezy fashion lines, groundbreaking music albums, and a power couple status that redefined fame. Yet, by 2022, the cracks had widened into irreparable fissures, leading to a divorce that was as public as their romance. The settlement, amicable on paper, belied the ongoing tensions, particularly as Kanye, now married to Bianca Censori, a model whose style choices have sparked their own controversies, continues to navigate his personal and professional life in ways that ripple back to Kim. Kanye's reputation as a provocateur is no secret. His comments on everything from politics to personal feuds have drawn widespread condemnation, including from former allies and fans. He's been accused of fostering division, with outbursts that range from inflammatory social media posts to interviews that veer into uncomfortable territory. For Kim, this isn't abstract drama, it's the backdrop against which she raises her family. The episode subtly wove in flashbacks and voiceovers that highlighted these struggles. Paparazzi swarms outside school gates, whispered questions from teachers, and the constant need to explain daddy's words to wide-eyed children. Kim's decision to disengage isn't avoidance, it's strategy. By stepping back, she models resilience for North, who at 12 is old enough to scroll TikTok and absorb the world's judgments, and for the younger ones whose innocence she vows to protect at all costs. This moment in the Kardashians also spotlighted Kim's evolving support system. Scott Disick, once the chaotic counterpart to Kourtney's steadiness, has transformed into an unlikely confidant for the entire family. His presence at the doctor's office wasn't coincidental. It spoke to the blended dynamics that have sustained the Kardashians through scandals and splits. Their banter, light-hearted jabs amid serious revelations, offered a glimpse of normalcy, a reminder that family in all its messy iterations is the anchor. Kim's brain scan, while concerning, became a metaphor for her internal battles. Small anomalies that, if unmanaged, could grow. Yet, like the medical team advising monitoring over alarm, Kim chooses vigilance over volatility. As the episode drew to a close, Kim's words lingered, a manifesto for modern motherhood in the age of ex-spousal infamy. Her refusal to snap isn't weakness, it's wisdom, a calculated grace that prioritizes therapy sessions over Twitter tirades, co-parenting apps over courtroom battles. In a world quick to judge her choices, from schemes empire-building to law school pursuits, Kim's strength shines brightest in these quiet admissions. She's not just surviving Kanye's shadow, she's stepping into her own light, one protected family moment at a time. For fans who followed her journey from sex tape survivor to billionaire icon, this episode was a poignant chapter. Proof that even diamonds forged under pressure can emerge unbreakable, especially when the real treasure is the laughter of 4 kids echoing through a home free from the storm.